Hello, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm a 7th-generation psychic card reader. I do not read cards for profit. This is something that's a personal calling for me. My knowledge of cards has been something that's been passed down from generation to generation, not something I've read in a book. Now, if you were to look for a tarot deck, there are so many different pictures of cards that you could spend days and still not see them all. It's very hard finding cards that speak to you. So I've decided to make my own, without taking away from the traditional cultural symbols of the cards. I've changed the look to the way that I perceive it. I also did the same for the meanings of the cards. In this book, I'll give you a brief interpretation and a very simple, straightforward explanation of the cards and its meanings. I'll give you a much more in-depth clarification of each card in my second book. There, I'll go into a much more elaborate detail of why I made the cards the way I did, and the hidden meanings that I've placed in every picture, and more of an insight of how to do a reading. As I said before, by giving you my personal simplification of what the card is all about, I would like you to keep in mind that with this interpretation I give you, or anything that you read or learn elsewhere, the tarot card and its meaning is only your base. If you're going to do a reading for yourself or anyone else, it has to come from within. This is something nobody can teach you. As you get into the tarot, that is something you'll either develop, or you'll realize you have had it, or it just won't be there. Each week, I'll review one card, commencing with the number 0, progressing through all 78 cards. Upon completion, you should possess the requisite knowledge to perform a reading. Before delving into the card, I'd like to briefly express my thoughts. The explanation I provide regarding the images in the book is not straightforward. So then, let us dive into the significance of images and understanding the tarot. In card reading, merely knowing the card's symbolism on its face is insignificant. Instead, it is crucial to interpret the card's meanings in its entirety, as if it were a person narrating a story. By examining the card's imagery and its corresponding meanings, when it appears upright or reversed, along with the surrounding cards in the reading sequence, one can achieve a more accurate interpretation. Today we'll be examining number 1, the Magician. If you look at the card, the Magician has above his head a cosmic landscape shaped like a figure 8 on its side, symbol of eternal life. Figure 8 is in the form of a snake devouring its own tail. This is a well-known symbol of eternity. Next to him is a magical hand raising a wand towards the heavens. The hand crosses his body to indicate he is magically drawing power from above, directing it into declaration for all to see. Around him are all the symbols of the 4 suits of the major arcana, signifying the nature element of life. Pentacles, diamonds, earth, signify money and interest. Wands, clubs, fire, signify enterprise and glory. Hearts and water signify love and happiness. Swords, spades, air signifies strife and misfortune. The way the symbols are placed and the way they appear in the picture is telling us a story. The magician is telling us about the magical secrets of the universe. Now, in a reading, when this card shows up right side up, it usually represents occult, confidence, wisdom, extreme willpower. Most things are possible to achieve. You have everything in front of you to succeed in anything that you do. Faith and harmony are on your side. Now, when this card shows up reversed, meaning is weakness, indecision, lack of willpower, abuse of power, the use of power for destructive ends. Next week, we'll be explaining number 2, the High Priestess. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Stay safe. God bless. See you in the next video.